walked out in the streets of Laredo. As I walked out in Laredo one day, I spied a young cowboy. Hey, Silent Ninja Bardock. I do not own this avatar photo. Good one. Hey, Chiefs. TVC Lix is in. Chrome's here. His Hulk is back. Evil Dan Chuck. Okay, Jeff's in. Number 13, Red Assassin. Jonathan's back. Carter's in. Jeff is in again. Big Oos. Woomy Boy. TKD. Mr. King of Negativity. Yeah, looks like some notifications went out, Chrome. I think it was an accident. Susan didn't mean to. It was a mistake. Wolfie says, fuck. Christopher. Trenders of Tomorrow. Yeah, 3 ads before this? Since when do I get ads? What's Susan doing today? Wait a second. Sending out notifications and putting ads on the videos? Susan. Yeah, I know, Red Assassin. Who would have thought? Yeah, Ben the Joe got a notification too? What the hell? Hey, there's Poppy Black, my favorite ginger. Matt's in. Brother E's here. Mickey Mouse is the most OP anime villain, Brother E says. I got to admit, again, you guys, I've said it over and over. Obviously, my whole family's big Disney nuts. But I find things, satire that's directed at things that I enjoy or are important to me or that I am, to be really funny. So, what episode was it, South Park? Oh, with the brothers there, the singing duo brothers from the Disney Channel, the Jonas Brothers. The way they portrayed Mickey in there as that evil boss kicking the shit out, that was pretty funny. Subscribe to this channel, says, do you invest? Do I invest? I just a lot of time in porn, into watching porn. That's the strength of my investment. Now, if some of these if some of these streams are going to be related to Disney conversations, I should probably not be quite as honest. It just dawned on me as I said that to subscribe to this channel. The Purity Rings. Yes, Sam. That one. Oh, that was a funny episode. Yep. Got a notification ad and couldn't chat at first. So well, they can't do everything, Joel. They gave you a notification. They gave you an ad. They don't want to let you chat too. I mean, let's not overtax YouTube. I approve of your investments, Ben the Joe says. DBZA made a new video. Did they? I hadn't heard about that one yet. Which do I like most, Disney or anime? Well, that's a tough comparison, Zarek, because when I talk about Disney World, and I like Disney films, don't get me wrong, but Disney films are nowhere near the realm of anime for me. What the channel is going to be is lots of discussion about Disney World, which is what I'm a fanatic for, and Disney things, because of my family's infatuation with Disney, I thought it'd be fun to show you guys some of the stuff we get a little. Again, I know Disney people enjoy that stuff, and I admit I do too, like little unboxings of the stuff we get. But lots of discussions. I'm tackling it from the angle of my videos are going to be like Disney what I'm going to call it is Disney from a distance. Fuck off, Train. I gotta watch that too in Disney videos. Be gone, Train. Disney from a distance, because most of the Disney videos, and we follow a lot of Disney YouTubers, and they're great, especially Tim Tracker. Tim's awesome. So I don't mean to demean that. It's just that they live there. That's how they're able to do it. So you don't get a lot of the tips, hints, and tricks for going to Disney World when you live thousands of miles away, as do we. So that a lot of it will center on that. And then just my family's adventures at Disney and with all things Disney. I was just going through some of just the video footage I have from over the years and stuff. A lot of stuff to share with you guys. But and a lot of stuff to talk to you guys about stuff that's going on at Disney World too. Let's see. Be gone, thought. I mean, Train. Lifer says. Yeah, I know, Ben the Joe. We even if you tell the Train kindly, he still won't stop. Excuse me. Brother, he says Disney should make Shao Tucker a Disney character at Disney World. Yeah, it would be. You'd have to punch him, right? You'd have to get thrown out of Disney World, because any place you saw Shao Tucker, you would be remiss if you didn't smash him in the face, not smash him like, Curtis the Forgotten Train, a Disney original featuring Curtis on the train. Come on, I'm friends with a family that goes to Disney like every fucking year, falling under pressure, says, well. The first, now, I'll be posting a Disney video probably later today, seeing how things are going here. I might be taking a shot down to Disney to live stream from there with you guys and to show you guys. I'm only going to go if I can arrange it to where I can do that Disney After Hours things. You guys got to see that. That's amazing, Disney After Hours. And it'll also make for some good videos, because the only way I'm going to be able to do it is if I can do it on the cheap, and I'll show you guys that whole process in a video for trying to find the cheapest ways to do Disney. How many episodes of Overlord do I have left? I don't know for sure. Let's see, 30, I think, maybe 9? I don't know. Well, to watch. I think I watched 30 today. I think there's 39. I'm not sure. I think about 9. I didn't catch that, Christopher. Disney's very scary from... I think that was just misspelled. I'm not sure what you meant by the last word. Just watch 117 reaction. Cool. 5 left, not including today. No, it's got to be more than that, isn't there, Chrome? I think there's more left than that. No, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I have to look it up. I thought we had more than that though. You should watch how Santagato. So I don't. You should watch how Santagato. I'm not sure what that is, Brendan. That's a channel, I take it. Disney is very scary and mysterious and real story. You know what we got to do? One of our recent Disney trips, my wife and I got to take one of the what they call the backstage tours down there. That was cool. Unfortunately, they don't allow you to take any pictures or video, but we got to go into the utilidors. And for those of you who don't know, throughout all of the Magic Kingdom sits on top of this elaborate labyrinth of hallways and rooms underground, where so you don't ever see like cast members having to walk from one end of the park to the other. They go down underneath, under the ground in these utilidors. It's where the trash is sent through. Everything takes place down there. It was amazing. It's actually, I so wish I could have taken video of it. You guys, it's fantastic to see. I know some people have snuck down there and gotten some clips. You can see clips of it on YouTube if you want to, but he means Disney is very scary from conspiracies. I don't know what you mean. What type of conspiracies? Let's see. Chrome says, careful of the Disney popo, Curtis. Old man laughing, going goosh goosh while filming in Disney could be misconstrued. You think? No, they'll have a sense of humor about it, I think. Yeah, I don't know about any conspiracies about Disney. I'm with you, Em. I'm not sure what they mean by Disney conspiracies. I mean, even in fairness, and you guys know me, just because I'm a Disney nut, I won't hesitate to point out the faults, the downfalls, or anything along those lines. But I will say this, being an avid fan that I am, and I know some former cast members, what they call the employees there, and what you see online, you can always find malcontents, and there are plenty of stories from cast members that tell horror stories about their time at Disney. The vast majority of them really liked it. Oh, you gotta go, Christopher? All right, well, thanks for being there while you could. What, like the severed head of Walt Disney sleeps in Disneyland kind of conspiracy? Yeah, I'm not sure either, Chrome. I mean, I'm not laughing at anybody. I'm a Disney nut, and I don't have any idea what you're talking about. I don't know about conspiracies. That's what I was trying to think. How tall am I? Just a little under 6 foot, Hook Pro. A little under 6. Hunchback of Notre Dame. Oh, the Disney animated version, Joe? Geez, I haven't seen that one in years. Yeah. Daddy's best wife, who Wolverine says. If anime came to Disney World, then does that mean Mickey Mouse hentai will become a reality? Oh, there would be no question about that, Train. Well, we all know Rule 34. and nothing escapes Rule 34 anyway. So, you're 5'2", M. Walt Disney froze his corpse. Did he end up doing that, Joe? Was that ever confirmed? Because I know that was a rumor. They also rumored it about Ted Williams, the great baseball player, but I guess that one turned out to be false. I never knew if they that turned out to be true or not. Wolverine's 5'5", Hoppy's 5'5". Enzo Laguna. Brother E says, I love Ainz. Gosh. Overlord is so good. So good. Goofy is secretly bringing pain to the world, and Obito is secretly trying to put the whole world in Disney Channel. Yeah, Goofy has pain. I like that, Joel. That's good. That would work. It just does. It seems like an odd combination, to have the channel split between Disney World stuff and anime stuff. But then you think about it, it's maybe not as disparate as it seems at first glance. I don't know. It's still that same kind of fantasy world and enjoyment of stories. And the thing I can tell you, Cameron, you're 6'2", you're a big boy. Yeah. The thing of it is, there's just the atmosphere in Disney, and this is what gets me. The feel of Disney World is like no other. And I'm a customer service freak, and I've never seen anybody that does customer service better than does Disney World, and I'll make videos about that regularly as well. You're a big boy. You're a big boy. Show Goosh Goosh to Donald. Well, that's one of the things too. When I go to Disney World, unlike what a lot of the other Disney YouTubers do, because you guys know me and my sense of humor, I want to do a lot of character interaction stuff because it's fun to screw with the characters. I mean, and you can do, and again, it won't be the normal Curtis/Golden type thing, but I mean, it's fun to mess with them on a perfectly legitimate, family-friendly way. Just things like, what did I say the one day? Donald, we're doing a meet and greet. Oh no, we were at a restaurant, and Donald was one of the characters there, and he comes over to the table and says hi, and I said to him, I said, this is great, Donald, and everything, but do you know where Mickey is? Because, I'd like to see the star. And you can make, and it's cute because the cast members will play right along with you, and they just about melt down. I got a video coming up, too, of where I'm a big fan of, in the Disney parks, when they have the evil stepsisters out and the evil stepmom, they're hilarious. I mean, the cast members that play those roles are just stunningly funny, really well done. And there's one restaurant called 1900 Park Fair where they're at the restaurant all the time. So I knew we were going there, so I brought her a great big giant light up diamond ring and proposed to her with my wife there. Yes, that's Little Brax with Pluto. Yep. We'll move over to the side there. Here, I move the chair out of the way. Yeah, he was... I'm trying to remember that trip. I want to say he was 7, I think, in that one. One Piece characters remind me of Disney characters. Well, even the, what I've seen, Brother E, yeah, a lot of the artwork, the characters, I agree with you. A lot of the characters even kind of look Disney-ish. I remember seeing a video with a girl trying to arm wrestle Gaston. Oh, Gaston's one of the best falling under pressure. If any of you get to go to Disney World, even Disneyland, I know nothing about Disneyland, but I know he's there as well. One of the characters you really want to try and meet is Gaston. The line is always super long, but it's worth it. He's a riot. The guys that play him, if you guys haven't seen it, you got to look up the video of people challenging, the one young guy challenging Gaston to a push-up contest. That one was really good because the kid's in pretty good shape, but Gaston, about 20, or I don't know if it was that many, maybe 10 push-ups in, starts doing them one-armed on him and everything. So the thing about Disney characters, you'll never trip them up about their character. And people try it all the time, but if they're playing that character, they know them inside and out, and they know the story they're from inside and out. And so, like, if you got Gaston, you can bet that actor, that cast member playing him, is buffed up. He's pretty jacked. He's in good shape. So, what is stronger, anime or cartoon? Because characters OP in infinity. For me, I've been a cartoon fan my whole life, but nothing nothing supersedes anime for me anymore. Wolverine, I challenge people to anal contests. I always win. Let's see. And Rick says, Wolverine, I challenge you. So is Pluto a furry or pedo in that costume? I think technically it'd be a furry, right? I think. He kept his hands where we could see them at all times, so that was a good thing. You got to be buff to play Gaston. Well, what they do, Big Green, he wears a costume, so it's got the big muscles on the arms and all that stuff. Anyway, but like again, people challenge him to arm. He can't do it all day, obviously, but they'll pick challengers during the day, and they'll challenge him to arm wrestling or, like I said, push-up contests. And those kids that are playing them. You better be in really, really good shape if you think you're going to get over on them. The best is the little girl. It's got millions of views. There was a little bitty girl who just went toe-to-toe with Gaston because she's a huge fan of the Beast. And she kept telling Gaston how, Bella's never going to be with you because she's going to marry the Beast. And he was arguing with her back and forth. And they're just, if you haven't done Disney World, it's just, man, it's just like nothing else. The way the characters do things. One Piece. No, I've only watched one. I didn't see what M's referring to. Somebody must ask about One Piece. I've seen clips of it enough to know that I want to watch it in sub, for instance, that I love the sub voices. But no, we're going to be starting One Piece over at the Goosh at our Patreon. That's what we're just figuring out how many episodes we had left of Overlord. It's not a lot. In any event, it's single digits, and as soon as Overlord is done, we're on to One Piece, so it'll be coming up really soon. Yeah, Joe says Disney had furries way before it was cool. Yeah, indeed. Now, this is. I wanted to have it. We don't have a lot of people here today, but I wanted to ask you guys some things about this. Putting Disney content up here. Jeff, everything we watch comes from. We do polls for it. They all get voted in. I want to ask you guys some things about making this switch. Now, I would think once we get down to Disney World, whether you're a Disney fan or not, wouldn't most of you guys be down for or be into watching live streams from Disney, particularly from like the Disney After Hours that I had told you about. Disney After Hours, for those of you who don't know, it's a relatively new thing they do. It's a separate ticket, and they'll have like 3 to 4 hours where you go in, and it's very, very limited sales. So you go into Disney World, ride the rides, and there's like next to nobody there. We were at one in Magic Kingdom one time, and it was amazing. I remember, I wish I had taken a picture. It was so vivid in my mind. I was sitting near, just outside of, and again, names go out of my head all the time, Space Mountain. I was sitting there having an ice cream bar because they leave the stands open and you have all the ice cream and soda that you want during their little party there. And I couldn't see anybody. My wife was in the bathroom, so I'm looking around, and it's like, I'm in Disney World, and there's nobody else here. It was absolutely stunningly amazing. Gerardo, have you considered watching any live-action shows? There are some really good ones on Netflix, like Flash, Arrow, Supernatural, stuff like that. You mean for reactions, Gerardo? As far as reactions, that, again, I wouldn't have anything against it. It would just be whether or not it would get enough support to get voted in a poll, because everything we watch is done by polls. So I wouldn't have a problem with it. No, not at all. We used to watch a lot of clips of several of those shows, as a matter of fact, on when we were able to do the reaction video streams, and several of them looked really good. Let's see. Beauty and the Beast used to be my favorite Disney movie. Now it's Princess and the Frog. I like Beauty. I like both of those. I liked it as much as it's not cool to like it. I liked Frozen. I'm geeked up for Frozen too. Hell yeah, Nicholas. I went to Disney World and Universal Studios. No, right, exactly. Red Assassin said, and that's exactly what it is. He said, I went to Disney World and Universal is better in my opinion, not as an experience, but the rides. The last sentence is what's pertinent. Universal is fantastic for rides. I like the rides there. I like those 4D style rides and everything. I'm not into Harry Potter at all, and yet the Harry Potter lands were phenomenal. But Universal to me is more of a theme park that you go for the day to ride some rides. If you want to have an experience, it's Disney World. We stayed for Braxton's 16th birthday. I brought him and a couple of his friends down to Universal. I would never stay at Universal again. Nothing against them. They didn't do anything wrong. It just, nothing had the same feel or immersiveness as does Disney World. So Universal is great. Like I say, if you like rides, you can't beat Universal. Fantastic ride, especially if you like coasters. That one coaster, the one that goes straight up and straight down, that was sick. But as far as an experience and as far as revisitability, Disney kicks its ass, I think. Let's see. Yeah, I remember I was the one who would request. Oh, okay, Gerardo. Yeah. Like I say, it's all just down to, again, if people will vote it in. Because again, everything we do comes from the Goosh, and everything we watch at the Goosh comes from polls. I have a math problem. 6 times 3. Let's see. I'm just trying to catch up while I was chatting here. Berserk 97. Yeah, Berserk got a lot of votes in one of the recent polls, as a matter of fact. Oh, Jeff, you gotta go to work? Okay, well, thanks for being in while you could, pal. Isn't there a thing about Disney owning an army of cats to kill? I've heard that too, Chrome. Whether that one's true or not, I don't know. But I've heard that same thing. Heavily clean the area because of people spreading family members' ash around. Yes, that I've heard too. Yes, that is an issue. People always want their ashes spread at Disney World, and that's it's kind of bizarre. Especially when you're doing these things on the sly, and so you don't know when somebody's stomping all over Grandma's head or whatever's left of it. It's a little weird, but yes, I've heard that too. As far as the cats thing, I've heard that. I don't know if that was verified to be true or not, but yes, I've heard that same thing. I bless the rains down in Africa, Wolverine says. Why? Why did he punch me in the... Sahar, that was classic. The whole Vegeta punch me in the dick thing. Oh, man. High School DxD at the Goosh. No, well, what's happening, JC? I'm not going to bring more than one series at a time over to the YouTube channel. Oh, watch at the Goosh? Yeah, I'm waiting at the Goosh. I'm just waiting for it to come out for season 4 to be released at the official release points in the dubbed uncensored. Because I mean, aside from boobies or anything like that, High School DxD as an anime is one of my very favorites. So I'm dying to see it, but somebody's told me that on the illegal sites they've already got the uncensored dub out, but it hasn't come to the official release points yet, which I don't understand. I wish it would get out here soon. Like I say, I'm caught up on High School DxD over at the Goosh, our Patreon Zurek. I love it. It's one of my very favorite anime. But I want to continue watching the uncensored and the dub, and they haven't put it out yet. What did Cinderella... I've heard that one before, Jonathan. What did Cinderella say when she got to the ball? Cough, cough. Hi, bye, love. Yeah, exactly. Chrome says, kid having a nice little ice cream at Disneyland gets a disturbing topping of old granny sprinkles. Yeah, I've heard about that they have issues with that. People wanting to, or not wanting to, actually going out and spreading ashes on the grounds. That's pretty gross. Jump Force is awesome, Mike. I'm still trying to practice whenever I can get time so I can do some more videos. But I just think it gets boring for you guys when I just get obliterated like that. So Spaz Kid was here over the weekend because we had his birthday party, and him and I played some native on the PS4, just player versus player. And I picked up some tips and hints there working with him. But when I get a little better, I'll start posting more. Let's see. I love you. When's the next Jump Force? I don't know. Like I was saying, Joe, I'm just trying to get a little better at the game first but it's fun. I get swept up just even playing against the computer generated opponents. It's just so much fun, and I think a lot of it's just because I'm sure it's true with you guys too. We've just grown to love those characters so much that it just makes it fun to play. Excuse me, guys. I think I suddenly got rainbow sprinkles on my dick. I hate when that happens. I never heard that one, actually, Nolan. That's messed up. Today at the bank, an old lady... Nolan said this. Today at the bank, an old lady asked me to help check her balance. So I pushed her over. That's wrong. That's very Mitch Hedberg sounding. And he was one of my all-time favorites. I love Mitch Hedberg. Big Green says, I'm still not sure which Disney movie is my favorite. So difficult to choose. Hercules is great. Aladdin is great. Tarzan is great. Lion King is great. Yeah, I don't know either, Big Green. I don't know which would be my favorite. Yeah, I'd have to... See, like I say, I know it's not cool to say this, but I'm not cool anyway. So I really liked Frozen. I thought Frozen was well-themed, but I don't know that it'd be my favorite. You mentioned a lot of the really good ones right there. Lucas the Spider vids by Love. Yeah, I haven't watched any Lucas the Spider in ages. He spelled worse wrong, Wolvie, Dark Slifer says. I know. M says, Mitch was great. All good entertainers are basically dead. Yeah, now that we lost Robin Williams, too. But Mitch Hedberg, if you guys haven't seen Mitch Hedberg, search him up on YouTube. Just hilarious. Fantastic delivery. And in watching him, it's amazing to know that he had horrific, debilitating stage fright, and that's why you'll see he shakes so much while he's performing and everything. But what a different style he had, and it was just hilarious. The one joke that specifically that really started putting him over the top was an escalator can never really break down. It can only become stairs. What do you follow that up with? An escalator never needs an out of order sign. It just needs a temporarily stairs sign. Sorry for the convenience. I mean, he was a hilarious guy. Gilbert Gottfried is coming to Tucson this week. He's actually funny. I saw him once, Wolverine. I think as much as his voice is annoying and everything, his stand-up is actually funny. He writes some good stuff. Because of the annoyance factor and the voice and everything, sometimes that goes unnoticed, but Gilbert Gottfried is actually a really funny guy. I could see where if you had to sit and talk with him for long periods, after a while you might want to punch him, but he is funny. Hisoka as a Disney villain would be disturbing. Kids would have nightmares of that guy. Yeah, brother, yeah, I'm with you. I think Hisoka is several clicks farther than Disney would be willing to go. No, Chrome says, so have you seen Jump Force's story mode animations? They're really bad from what I've seen. Also, Ryuk has no voice actor in the game, but has subtitles. I have not seen, excuse me, sorry guys. All I saw of the story mode is the intro portions when you first start playing the game. For those of you who were with us in that stream, it went blue screen every time I was trying to, because I'd gotten the game early. So it went blue screen whenever we had cutscenes, but that's all I've seen. I haven't seen the actual story mode. Brax has. He didn't mention to me about, the animation being bad, but it didn't come up. Kabuto voiced by Gilbert Gottfried. Whole different type of annoying, though. M says, why do they call it Doubletree? Why not Two Tree? Let's see. Oh, what we're going to do, too, just so you guys are aware, because even if you're not necessarily Disney fans, Colton says, I used to do drugs. I still do, but I used to too. He's quoting Mitch there. Yeah. That's a Mitch Hedberg line. I used to do drugs. I still do, but I used to too. Yeah. Mitch Hedberg. Again, I can't recommend him enough. Oh, you're so... One of my favorites was still, maybe it's because of my writing background, but he said, so I wrote a screenplay and I brought it to the producer, man, and he told me it's good, but it needs a rewrite. I said, fuck that. I'll just make a copy. He was just, the way his mind worked was so fantastic. Jump Force isn't being dubbed. Reason enough not to not play Wolverine. I've actually heard other people complain about that. I don't mind it, but I've heard a lot of people complaining about that. I've heard that one, Jonathan. How many emo kids does it take to screw in a light bulb? None. They all sit in the dark and cry. It's called hentai, and it's art. Red Assassin says. You guys are funny. I didn't. Oh, I didn't get that. I've never heard Mitch do that joke. Yeah, I gotta watch some more. There's obviously gaps I'm missing because as bad as my memory is, as you can see, I remember a lot of his jokes. I never heard the DoubleTree one. I used to live out near, when I was in California, a big resort area called DoubleTree. Don't do drugs, FBI, open up. One time a guy handed me a picture, brother, he handed me a picture and said, here's a picture of me when I was younger. Every picture of you is when you were younger. He was fantastic. Also just found out that apparently the Boy Scouts of America made a rather detailed video about child molestation to show to kids in the 80s. It's fucked up and disturbing. Really, Chrome? I never heard of that one. Jeez. Not overly surprising, though. Nolan says, if Jump Force was dubbed with the same people who voiced them in their animes, it would be really confusing because the majority of their voice actors are the same. Oh, that's true, too. I didn't think about that, about there's so many voice actors that do multiple characters, yeah. Isn't their job to sell popcorn? Yeah, you would think, Prism. That's a stay in your lane moment. Yeah, just sell your popcorn, man. Don't make vids. Sell your popcorn. Watching a Disney movie. I'm always in for a Disney movie, and it's funny that I think in one respect I'm living proof of why Disney World is so cool, and the reason being, growing up, I was not a huge fan of the Disney characters. Now, my wife was. I mean, that was her thing right from the start. But I was Looney Tunes. I was Warner Brothers. Those were my heroes. So when we first went to Disney World, I wanted to go because I like theme parks. You guys know me. Anything that's fun, I want to do. I like theme parks. I never imagined I would get swept up into it the way I have and have it become this much of a fixation for me and everything. It's phenomenal. The experience, to me, is unlike no other. Is like no other, I'm trying to say. Would you rather eat out Susan or get fucked in the ass by Nancy Pelosi? I'd just rather kill myself, Brother E. I'll take option 3. Excuse me. By the way, Disney World is also amazing. Oh, like I say, Red Assassin, I love it down there. Now that's that's what I'm starting to tell you guys. Just so you guys are aware, Disney this year has something. What's the name of the collection? Went right on my head. They have a special collection. Wisdom. It's called the Wisdom Collection. There's a different character each month of the year that comes out with special limited merchandise. Most notably or most popularly are the plushes, the stuffed characters. Now, January was Dumbo. February is Mushu, the dragon from, and the movie went right out of my head. One of you guys will tell me. Again, you guys know me with names. I have an extra Mushu coming. I inadvertently actually ordered 2 instead of 1. Worked out to be a happy accident, because what I'm going to do is once we start doing the Disney videos here at the channel, I'm going to do a giveaway for that Mushu. So make sure you guys are... Mulan, thank you guys, Mulan, yes. So make sure you guys are watching for that, because, again, it's pretty cool. If you're into Disney at all, or even just know somebody who is, it is a limited edition thing, and when they're gone, they're gone. Disney doesn't play games with that. When they say something is limited, it is... the numbers are pretty sparse. They don't mass produce, and that's it. They do them one and done. So I will be giving away one of those. I just figure it's a good way to help kickstart some interest in the Disney videos at the channel. But that'll be down the road a little bit. Obviously, I got to have it delivered first and everything. Mushu is one of my favorite Disney boys. Yeah, so just make sure and watch for it, Prism, because again, I'd like to have one of you guys that are regulars here win it. The only thing I got to figure out, maybe you guys can help me. You guys know how we do giveaways here at the channel. I have software that what I do is like with Mushu, when I'll make a giveaway video, and in that video you go in and everybody needs, if you want to be entered, all you have to do is leave one comment and only one comment, because I'll let everybody make comments. A few days I come in and I have software that will randomly choose a commenter, and whoever chooses it wins. All that's still in place, but we can't private message anymore on YouTube. So that's the only thing I got to figure out is I got to make sure that the prize goes to the person who won it. And how I did that was I would tell people, you've got to message me from the exact same account that you posted, to get selected. And that was the perfect way of doing it, because I knew it was going to the right person. Now I got to figure out a way to identify the person, since we can't use, I can't have them give me their address to send it to them in the public section of the comments. So I got to figure out a way. You got any ideas, you guys? Genie, I love the Genie too. Yeah, Big Green, private messages are gone. Yeah, I can send a comment, Chrome, but I got to figure a way to make sure that it's the right person that I'm talking to when I'm getting their address from them. So I just got to figure that out. Yeah, you always could PM on YouTube, Lifer, but no more. So it's coming down the stairs. My mother says, Stanley, put your cock away. So I said, my name's not fucking Stanley, bitch, and I just on the floor. Milog. Yeah, I could do that. Ask for an email. That's a good idea, Prism. That's a good idea. So I would advise them though to make up like a new email address. Just go make a Gmail one. That's an idea, or a Yahoo one, or a lot of people though too, myself included. A lot of us have garbage collector emails to use that we only use to give email addresses when we're signing up for something. That's an idea. That's a good idea. Discord's over there, King of Red Lions. It's the link is in the description of all the videos. You can go hang out at the Discord. See, the only thing is, it's not the Discord doesn't have PMs, Matt. I have to pick the winner on through a comment, but then I have to make sure that that commenter is the same person I'm talking to when I send the prize, and not everybody, of course, has the same screen name on both their YouTube channel and over at the Discord. Excuse me, just saying, guys, it's Spaz Kid. He got for his birthday, one of the things he got was a $100 gift card. He said, I'm looking for stuff to get with my Amazon card. I never should have tried type playing cards. Now I want them all. Yeah, when you get into something, something like that. Spaz Kid's a fan. He collects playing cards, and when you get into something like that, it's easy to get swept away. But that's a good idea, though, you guys. That's a good idea. That's probably how I'll have to do it. I'll just have to get an email address from them, and then I'll email them. Let's see. Here, One Piece trading cards. I actually have some. Or there was somebody on, what is it, Etsy, that makes, you guys know Brax is a huge Jojo fan, that makes Jojo cards, and I ordered them for him for his birthday, but he told me about them too late, so they still haven't come in. But as soon as they get there, yeah, he's saying they have so many exclusives. What you guys? Can you do the rap of You're Welcome by Dwayne Johnson? I'm not sure what you're talking about, Gray. Do what? I'm not sure what you're asking. You could always just trust people, right? Right? I would love to be able to, Straga. I certainly wish I could. And especially with something like that, because, again, they're exclusives, and when they're gone, they're gone. All right. I just text him with Spez Kid. They tarot cards, Joe joke. We do Star Wars as well as with the Disney features on the channel. No, Joel, we're not doing anything with reactions to Disney on the channel. Trust me, when you're dealing with Disney, that wouldn't be a good idea anyway. Did you guys notice that? Club kids naked, wrestling leaps in naked to slap their asses and drug them to Boy Scout. What the hell, Chrome? That whole Boy Scout thing, that's messed up. Jeez. Oh shit, I forgot I was just going to tell you guys. Non-anime show that's equal to Hunter x Hunter. It's a Belgian musical named 4045. But you have to be in the studio, otherwise it's not as amazing. Disney is Prism says Disney is lousy with copyright. Disney is one of the most litigious companies in the world. They will sue you over things. Now, fortunately, the opposite side of that is they're also very smart. So they're aware, not only do they not try to stop people from doing live streams or recording in their parks, they promote it. One of the guys that I follow that's does Disney videos, again, it's called the Tim Tracker. They send him invitations to their different things all the time. They'll give him free admission to different parties they have or this, that, or the other. Because I give them credit for that. It's just like the Japanese companies don't understand that a well-structured reaction video, I'm not talking about people that just plaster all their information up on the screen, but a well-structured reaction video can do nothing but help their property. Disney does understand that things like YouTubers in there is great. It's literally millions of dollars worth of advertising having these people make videos for free on YouTube that they're getting for nothing. Disney's getting it for free. And Disney is business savvy enough to go, yeah, not only are we not going to encourage that, here, come, we're promoting this party that we're having for this month. Here, come in for free and make a video about it. And they don't try, I give them credit for this, they never try and squelch somebody. In other words, like Tim, he'll go through, and if he's trying new foods at Disney or something, if he doesn't like them, he'll tell you he doesn't like them. Disney doesn't try and get only positive press, so I have to respect him for that. Okay, Spaz Kid, now he needs a password. He says, oh, that's what I thought it was. Spaz Kid, you're not in here, are you? Brax, you're not watching the stream, are you? Hold on, I gotta send him a password. Okay. Disney is the better version of Japanese company. Well, like I say, at least, no doubt, Train, they will sue. And they do all the time. And again, I'll give them respect, though. I'll guarantee you one thing, though. If I did something Disney here at the channel, and they felt it violated their copyright, and to be honest, I do respect this. Disney wouldn't go to YouTube and ask them to throw up a block on it like the pussy Japanese companies do. They would do things the right way. They would send you a cease and desist order, wait for you to respond, and if I responded and said, get bent, what I'm doing is with fair use, they take it to court, which is how I think it should be done. That's why the system is in place, but the Japanese companies take advantage of the fact that YouTube lets you circumvent the system. Chrome says, well, Disney is a large part of why copyright law is in its current state. They keep spending money to change the law to keep Mickey Mouse out of the public domain. If Mickey is public, the world ends. Pretty much true, Chrome. They're in trouble if Mickey ever goes to public domain, and you're right. You're absolutely right. And again, I can't blame a company for that, for wanting to protect their properties. I mean, it's not like I'm not thumbing my nose at the Japanese companies when I'm making videos. I'm doing what I believe is within fair use. And if they think it's not, rather than throw up a block, contest it in court. Let's see who's right. I don't think they would do that for a number of reasons. Most notably, if they take me to court and I win, which I think I have an excellent chance of doing, you just open the floodgates for reaction videos. Now you've got a legal precedent, you're screwed. So that's why one of the reasons I think they don't. Isn't public domain like double lifespan? It used to be. They did make changes to it, Prism. Yeah, I don't know what the exact numbers are, but you're right. They did make changes to it. It is longer now before something enters the public domain. Yes. Yeah, I remember reading something about that. Oh, it's a complete mess. Nolan says copyright on YouTube is just screwed up, though. It's a complete mess. A lot of it's because YouTube is so reliant on their automated system, and the automated system is the drizzling shits. It just doesn't work right. Hi Curtis, I'm honestly surprised that all your Naruto vids get blocked. None of them include the Naruto versus Pain fights. Again, what it comes down to, Poi, is it's just a convenience. The Japanese companies do not like American fair use, and this ability to block gave them an out. YouTube gave them a way around it, which is why all our anime reaction videos are now over at the Goose. I mean, we didn't have a choice. The video I made just a few days ago, guys, where I was talking about Overlord and how much I enjoy it, that just got blocked today. Again, if you think I violated your copyright, file a copyright claim. But they won't, because they know, especially that one, I just used short clips, and it wasn't even clips that took up the entire screen of their content. It was short clips of me reacting to their show. So you know it's within fair use. So they'll throw up a block, YouTube will back them up on it, and that's why it's frustrating to do anything here. If they'd have filed a copyright claim, they know that it had gotten overturned. And at some point, somebody would have risen up. There's not enough money, unfortunately, in YouTube to be able to finance doing this. Because they kept with the copyright claims, somebody would have stood up and said, you know what, I'm going to sue you for harassment now because you filed, whatever, a dozen copyright claims on me. Every counterclaim you drop it. So now it's just harassment. But YouTube's making it easy for them. Yeah. And in fairness, Joe, he says, screw YouTube for enabling them to do that. I do understand that YouTube didn't intentionally do that, but it's still the byproduct of it. Great. A lot of questions about my height today. I'm a little under 6 foot, Gray. I never quite reached 6 foot. They support online advertisement and completely reward YouTubers with gifts and invites to events. Some do, Taekwon. Yes, you're right. You're not wrong. The American companies are way smarter about it than are the Japanese companies. You're right. Not all of them. There are some that are still lawsuit happy. But yes, some of them do encourage it. Oh, hell, when, what was that series? Unfortunately, it didn't make it. A lot of you guys might remember there was was it Comedy Central? Yeah, it was a Comedy Central series. I forgot the name. It was about a man who had aliens living with him. But when they were first starting that series, they came to me and gave me early access to an episode before it aired and asked me to make a reaction video of it. Because they finally were getting... The American companies are starting to realize you can't beat this advertisement. And they saw the way I make the reaction videos. I don't, my reaction video is not going to be a substitute for watching the whole series or for watching the whole episode because, again, I talk over things, I cut it up, all that. So some of them are starting to get it. Have I ever had a copyright strike on my channel? Tons of them, Meerkat. I've gotten them all overturned. I to this day, have not had a copyright strike on the channel that I couldn't get overturned. They're just an inconvenience while they're there. But I've had every single one of them. I filed a counterclaim and won. Because I do things within fair use. That's why I know for some reason it irritates some people, but that's why I'm so anal about keeping everything within fair use. Because then I win every one of them. Let's see. I feel like tearing body parts off. Whoa, bye love. Jonathan says, Curtis, I don't remember who told me, but I heard from someone you're just under 6 foot tall. I can't remember who though. No, fake news, Jonathan, fake news. I'm surprised that with the number of videos on the channel, it hasn't been taken down. Oh, well, that's the thing, Chrome. They can't prove any wrongdoing. They throw up blocks. Now, blocks don't do anything to your standing. A block is just saying, oh, well, we saw content that was ours in one of your videos. And when they first started doing that, of course, my reaction was, duh. I'm not denying that your content is in my video. My stance is what I'm using is within fair use. But when it comes to blocks as opposed to copyright, YouTube just takes their side. Because when I would file a counterclaim, they'd come back and say, well, we checked with the claimant, and they said, no, their claim stands, so we're going to leave it blocked. And I would write back to YouTube and say, but you're not actually addressing the issue. I'm telling you and I'm telling them what I did was in fair use, so I have every right to use their material. I'm not denying that I did. And YouTube's just like, nah, that's hard. We don't want to do that. That's hard. We'll just leave it blocked. And that's why we went over to Patreon, went over to the Goosh. Exactly, Joel. Well, see, that Joel says, dang, shouldn't that stuff be taken through a claim or something before blocking? That's like buying a car without sending notice that Joel the money. Yeah. And that's why I say, Joel, the copyright system is set up to do exactly what you're saying. If you think I violated your copyright, how it's supposed to be done is you should get your lawyer to send a cease and desist order. That's the first step. Typically, that's what would happen. If I receive that and go, okay, maybe they're right, maybe I am violating the copyright, I stop doing it, take down the videos, and everybody's happy. Or you get the cease and desist letter, I write a letter back saying, no, what I'm doing is within fair use. Screw you, I'm not stopping. Then that company has the option to either drop it themselves or take me to court. That's how it's supposed to work. And that's what YouTube had set up with the copyright system. If we get a copyright claim, I would immediately counterclaim it, give all the reasons why what I'm doing is within fair use. YouTube would look at it. Every single time they got it, they would look at it, say, yes, this had merit. They would forward it back to the people who sent it, and the people who sent it would drop it. Then YouTube came up with the block system, and the Japanese companies went, whoa, they back this up no matter what. And we don't have to worry about being accused of, overusing the copyright system. They just go block, 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 and YouTube goes, yeah, that works. That's exactly what happened. Let's see. Kurt is approximately 3'9". Well, over 4 foot in heels. Always in heels. Prism. Always in heels. It makes my legs look longer that way. When Mickey can legally be used in porn, the Disney stormtroopers will march from the castle and the Disney Reich begins. Yeah, pretty much, Chrome. That's when the next World War is engaged. You are correct. Are you planning on making reaction vids on MK11? I plan on, and I haven't gotten around to it yet, Jardo, making a reaction video to the trailers, the MK11 trailers. That's why I haven't watched them yet, because I want to make a reaction video, and I just haven't gotten around to it yet. But yes, that always had... Mortal Kombat always has a soft spot for me just because I played it right from the very, very first iteration of Mortal Kombat. I don't even remember what system it was on back then. But yes, I've played that right from the start. Let's see. I just realized something. Maybe Japan doesn't like American YouTubers watching the shit. Maybe we should show them who's boss. Time for Sarah Bamba plus Tokyo. I don't want to see Mickey without his shorts. Yeah, I'm with you, Prism. I'm with you. I'm game for pretty much anything but that. Nah. Now, let me ask you guys some more questions, too, for helping me get started with this stuff. Now, again, it's a pain in the ass because I know we're on a delay here. And I'll ask it again because it got swept up last time and I don't think I saw the responses. How many of you guys will be interested in watching, first of all, first question, interested in watching live streams from Disney World? Because what I'm going to do, I've got some dates lined up where I can go down, and I'll give you guys the numbers. The whole trip will cost me about $2,000. That's how cheap you can do Disney. To be down there for several days, I'm going to shoot all kinds of footage on things I want to share with you guys, do all kinds of live streams, and then I'll have to do the math and see how far into the red I was by doing that. And then go from there. But I'll watch live Curtis all day. I'd be interested. Stream it. Overlord. Oh, I forgot to put the Overlord episode up. I'm going to do that right now. Let me just see what people are saying. Lix would watch it. Jeff would watch it. That's what I'm thinking. I think the streams would be popular from down there. Yeah, why not? Just depends the type of content and if I'm free. Well, yeah, definitely. And they would go up the streams too, Alex. Of course, even if you can't watch them, they would go up as videos on the channel when they're done. When I was working for a high-end movie theater, we weren't allowed to watch any Disney movie for free. Yeah, Disney, that I'll give them. They're extremely protective, Mike. Overly protective. It'd be a fun change, Chrome says. Yes. I thought you guys would like that. Cool. I'm really looking forward to it. There's going to be several videos coming up. I think you guys, especially you guys here in the stream, because you guys are generally people who've been with me for some period of time. I think you're going to really enjoy them. I got some old footage from Brax when he was little at Disney, my grandkids, My granddaughter demonstrating the fact that she's an attention grabber just as I am. Hold on, guys. I'm going to be away from chat for just a second. I screwed up again and did not put up today's Overlord video, and that was... Jeez, I hate when I do that. I was thinking it right before I started, too. Hey, don't forget to put up Overlord. Thank you for reminding me. All right, so Overlord is 29. I'll be right back to the chat. It doesn't take me long to do this, fortunately. Damn it! I knew I was going to do that. Let's see. Okay, copy that. Copy that. Yeah, we're gonna. It's not gonna be okay. So this is episode 29 that I'm posting right now. I've watched one more since. I still got to edit it. So how many episodes are there in Overlord? Is it 39? If it is, there's 10 to go after this one I'm posting right now. But I may be wrong. I've been watching so many different things. I get mixed up as to how many were in each series, how many episodes. All right. Hold on, let me just put that in. Like I said, I'll be back in just a minute, guys. Okay. Yeah, this Lupus Regina, she had me really wondering. I think now with the episode I've seen, I think it was just misunderstanding this Lupus Regina wanting to squash all of Carne Village. I'm hoping that was the case. She seemed genuine. When Ainz kind of called her onto the carpet there, she seemed genuinely remorseful. So I'm hoping it was. Let's see. Okay, thank you guys. I apologize for that. Let me just go back, make sure I didn't miss any super chats or anything. Okay, looks like everybody's in for that. Let's see. Japan is really iffy about giving anything away for free. Like, you can't even ask for extra sauce at a fast food restaurant. Really? It kind of flows over into their copyright policy. I didn't know that, Nolan. I didn't know that was such a big deal. Jeez. I just haven't been anywhere where it'd be fun to do that, really, Joe. I spend so much time working here, I haven't been out and about to ask random people about, God damn it, about anime and stuff. I just haven't been out anywhere to do it. Let's see. Marvel is probably Disney. Oh, sure. Any of my videos removed? Trying to remember, have I ever had a video actually removed, guys, that wasn't put back? I've had some removed, but I had them put back up. I don't think so. I don't think I've ever had any removed that stuck. Some time ago, again, with copyright claims and stuff, I've had them removed, but I always got them put back. Do I worry about hackers to the end of time? I mean, no more than anybody else worries about hackers. Prism. Different countries have different customs which affect their opinions on how laws should be worded and written. Absolutely, 100%. Yep, I agree. That's why Japan hates American fair use laws so much. Yeah, that's what I mean. They were blocked, and I've had some temporarily removed. But again, once I won the case, they're put back. Yeah, the most time in the world, go out and vlog, right? Yeah, Striker. It's funny how many people think that too, and especially with doing anime reactions, because it is. And don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. I love doing it, but it's wildly time consuming. You watch the video, that takes like 25 minutes, however long the video is, but then the editing takes me a substantial amount of time because, first of all, I got to keep it within fair use, and I also want to have the cuts flow together. It's just like basically making a long trailer. That's the way I look at it. A long trailer for the video. You're cutting out enough. This is my goals when I do that. I'm cutting out enough that if you haven't watched the series, you're going to get lost because I don't want anybody watching my reaction videos unless they've already seen the original. You're going to get lost, but I leave enough in for people to be able to see the reactions to what they want to see. So that takes a long time, and then you have render time, upload time, and when you're doing 3 a day over at the Goosh, and then whatever I do here at YouTube as well, that's my whole day plus. Disney World and the anime, best of both worlds. There's Spaz Kid, he's here. I agree, Brax. Brax is Wolverine says, "Shut up, Spaz Kid." As you guys saw when him and I were texting each other, Brax is checking out what to spend his Amazon gift card on. He's looking at a lot of different playing card decks. Excuse me, guys. Wolverine molests Spaz Kid. Would you like to hear a Disney mashup? Watch Thomas Sanders' I Won't Say I'm in Love mashup, Disney villain mashup? Anything like that. I'm always in for anything like that. Spaz Kid can have mod anytime he wants, Chrome. He knows that. He just, especially with school, he doesn't get to be in here very often. Yeah, Spaz Kid could have mod anytime he wanted. Meerkat Cage, again, do you worry about hackers? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Hackers hacking what? I'm not sure what you're asking for. Also, you think about doing the manga reaction. I think it might be an option to suggest for the next series. That's the series after Food Wars. Not sure, but it seems like it'd be easier editing. Oh, the editing on it's easy. Yeah, the editing part's easy. That's up to you guys, Chrome. Again, you guys know it'll just be a matter of whether or not it gets enough votes over at the Goose. It's fine with me. Were you into anime before I started the channel? No, Gold. The gang here got me into anime. I've only been watching anime. What is it, guys? A couple of years now? A little over 2 years? I think I've been watching anime. No, it was the gang here that talked me into trying it out. I had always had it in my, and for no legitimate reasons, I had always had it in my head that I just wouldn't be into it, but it was the gang here that got me into anime. Let's see. Joe, I'm down to kick your ass and jump for us, Spaz Kid says. There you go, Joe. He's pretty good, Joe. Spaz Kid's not bad at it. In fact, some of your older videos you made fun of anime. I did, Big Green. I absolutely did. I never thought I'd be into it like this. There were total. I knew there were multiple ones. 5 MK11 trailers too. Is there? I knew there was. More than a couple. I didn't know how many there were. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get to them at some point because I do want to watch the trailers. Striker says my forearm tendons hurt. Been there. Do I know the same YouTuber anime from Indonesian Abdi Kos? No, I haven't heard that name before. Nope, but forearm tendon sensitivity is something I'm very, very familiar with. Saying you wouldn't be into anime. You know what it was, Lifer? You know where I was wrong about anime? Is I never imagined, I thought it was very, and again, I didn't have any reason for this, I thought it was very superficial. I thought the storytelling was very, to me, anime was all about high school looking girls in short schoolgirl skirts and old creepers looking for a reason to make them bend over. And that's not my thing. Again, you guys know I like the more mature types. I'm too old. So it was never my thing. So I just never got into it. And then, of course, once you guys got me watching, I realized that not only is that not the case, but the storytelling is deeper, more intricate, and just plain better than anything I was watching here in American entertainment. 22 grand away from Pewds? Nolan says T-Series is 22 grand away from Pewds. Actually, that's up a little then because there was a point yesterday where they're only 16,000 behind. There are a lot of schooling, but that's what I mean, Big Green. That was what I visualized as anime being, and that's probably why, because there are so many of them that are that way. But I never imagined things like Hunter x Hunter and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. And even to a further degree, when you had something like High School DxD that fit in that mold of what I was thinking was just an excuse to show boobies, and then I find out that storytelling was fantastic and the characters are hilarious. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. That's my favorite part about High School DxD. As much as I love Akino's boobies, the best part about it is the comedy, is the characters. Spazkid seems like your ass going to remain unkicked. In my left arm, my weaker arm, Striga says. I think that the Hunter x Hunter manga reaction went over really well. Yeah, I think so too. Plus, a lot of people desperate for you to see a certain fight. Yeah, it did seem to go over really well. So Milox. So I screwed my sister and she slapped me in the face and said, "That's the last time I let you do my taxes, asshole. And I really didn't touch my money. Also, the condo broke." Jonathan says, "Me and my mom were going to go eat Chinese food. We just finished our food and she asked for a napkin and the waitress yelled at her for taking a cookie. We haven't been there since though." Really? Now see, our Chinese restaurant here, our local one's just literally down the street from me. They put the fortune cookies. They put them right out there. You can go take them right out of the little container. They put them out with the like with the duck sauce and all that stuff. they're a really good organization though, that restaurant. Says kid, I'll just become the best PC ranked player. Oh, thanks, Mateo. Yeah, I see. We're getting close to 200,000, which surprises me considering how the number of subscribers we pick up every day is down so much because, as you guys know, there's nothing we can do about it, apparently. The majority of the people that watch those review videos don't watch the review videos and just click on the link. So the watch time has the number of subscribers that come in every day way down, but we're still closing in on 200 grand. How does one squeeze sauce from a duck? It's quite a process, Prism. It's quite a process. There's a lot of screeching, a lot of quacking, a lot of feathers. Yeah. The train says, I'm trying to think of a celebrity joke, but they're dying too fast to keep up. It's sad, but that's the sad but true category there. Did he reveal at 200K? I think I did that at 100K, didn't I, Joe? During the 100K stream? I think I did. I think. Those poor ducks. There should be an anime about the train, Nolan says, where it just goes around annoying people every episode until it breaks down, leaving us with a sad and melancholy, yet content ending. I like that. Oh, here, Philip says, that perception may have come from the mid-2000s moe boom. A lot of low-budget high school anime came out then, though a few hidden gems, too. That it could be, Philip, because that was the impression I had, and that would make sense, that there was just a big boom of them. And so that's why I never really got interested. I used to make jokes about it, like I make jokes about anything, but I didn't hate anime because I didn't know enough about it to hate it. It just seemed like something I wouldn't be interested in. And then again, in hindsight, that was kind of ridiculous too, because I've been a cartoon freak my whole life. So I've always loved animation. So not having even given it a shot was kind of stupid. So I'm just so grateful that you guys were able to talk me into watching it, because it's my favorite thing now. But unfortunately, I gotta go shortly. But so as far as the Disney stuff, like I say, if I put this trip together, we'll be doing some live streams and stuff. That's still iffy. I got to see what I can do if I can get staffing in the house and everything. But the videos will be there'll be tips on how to do things cheaply at Disney. There's going to be lots of clips from when we've been to Disney World and Disney conversations and stuff. And I think you guys will at least enjoy those clips of when we've been, because a lot of them are Brax when he was younger. And just a lot of fun things to see down there. And it's Disney and anime for me share in the fact that they're two things that I just never get tired of talking about. So that's a lot of the reason I think it'd be fun to do the videos here. The anime would be just like Moby. I didn't see what we were talking about, Colton. He said it's even better than sex, and I didn't see what we were talking about. God damn it. If it's better than sex, I need to know what it was. Oh, the breathing music video? I enjoyed making it. That was fun. That brings back memories for me, Colton. Spaz Kid being so little and everything. Jeez. That was a lot of fun. Goodbye, Curse. We'd love to see those old white man deltoids. The most massive probably muscle group I have are traps. Only because in wrestling, you're always one bad move away from breaking your neck. And the only defense you have around your neck, of course, is trapezius muscles. And I worked them my whole life like a madman in the gym. And to this day, they're really, really, really thick. But it was, to me, it was like something that might someday keep me out from being out of a wheelchair, because they act as something of a protector and a shock absorber for my neck. Gold XP. Am I going to do JoJo's? That's Brax's all-time favorite anime. I again, people ask me if, fill in the blank, which anime is coming up. It's all dependent on what the gang votes in. Everything we do is voted in by the crew over at the Goosh. That happens all the time, Big Green. Say I have to wrap up and keep going. That's why I'm late for other things in real life all the time. Screw real life. This is more fun. Yeah, but I better go. Guys, thank you for hanging out with me with this. And again, watch later. Let me know in the comments section what you think. I'm gonna try and put up a Disney related video later that'll just be basically a rundown of what we plan on doing with the Disney videos at the channel, but there will be some clips from Disney in them and everything. So hopefully you guys will enjoy it, and stuff like this, like yeah. Pull Brax with Pluto here and stuff like that. Got lots of stuff like that coming in. Thank you for hanging out with me. And even though it says Disney, we still have to do the regular outro because it did say Disney and anime. So Pomfu, get that sticky stuff on me, all of you, because we'll bang, okay? Flashily, like Buggy. Yeah, One Piece is getting closer. But most importantly, Mickey aside, Pluto aside, Goofy aside, Anna and Elsa aside, most importantly, goosh, 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 goosh. Goosh.